Good afternoon. We're back with another episode of the Lord of the Rings LCG Progression Series. As always, playing solo, and today's quest is Escape from Mount Graham. Has a unique setup where I set aside every ally, mount, and item in my deck into a separate deck which represents cards that have been captured. All I have left are the conditions, events, titles, and so forth. And two of my heroes are going to be captured. I choose one to be shuffled into the capture deck. One goes on top of the capture deck, and one I start with. I start with 2 resources on him as well, and I draw 3 cards from the remains of my deck. Okay. And then I go ahead and flip the card, and I created my own staging area and advance to a random stage 2. I believe they're all the same, but I shuffle them anyway. And it says capture 7, which means 7 cards from my capture deck go face down underneath it. I'm going to lay them out like this, because if I rescue one, it has to be randomly, and I'll need to use a random number generator to do it. So they'll be numbered from 1 to 7, from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay, then I need 1 copy of Prison Cell in the staging area. The others go back into the deck. It has capture 1. Whoops. And then 2 additional cards from the top of the capture deck go underneath it. So 3 total. And that's it for the setup. So anytime I would place progress on the quest, instead I rescue a card from underneath at random. So let's get started. I also start with 5 threat, the threat of my solitary hero. So resource phase, Steward of Gondor is good. That's a good start. Play Song of Kings and Steward of Gondor. And I'll automate the resource gain for the future. Then I can also play Light of Valinor. So quest for 3. Doomed 3. When revealed, until the end of the round, each enemy gets -10 engagement cost. If there are no enemies in play, search encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy and add it to staging. Alright, well, since I'm adding it, I don't think the capture effect goes off, does it? I think that's most of these traits like Surge or whatever are revealed. Let me check the rule. Insert. No, it says whenever it's revealed, not when it, or when it's added to play, or when it enters play, not when it's revealed. So I do still put a capture card underneath it. And it's 2 to 3, so I rescue 1 card. I'll need a random number generator from 1 to 7. And it is a 3, so 3rd from the left is Arwen. Not bad. Not a bad rescue. I'll go ahead and move to the prison cell, and when I move there I can look at the 3 cards underneath and play 1 for no cost. And that will be the Swordsman, who will help with questing. Combined with Arwen, I should be able to avoid location lock. Now, do I want to engage him right now? I don't think so, because I can tank him with Glorfindel, but without an unexpected courage, I can't tank and attack back. And I don't want to tank it with the Swordsman, he'll just die. So I'll just move on to the next turn. That's not a useful draw, but I can play Arwen. And she can give her shields to, I don't know, Glorfindel, I guess. Okay, capture 1. So it's 1, 2, to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 progress. 1, 2, 3. Rescues those cards. 4, 5. Rescues 2 cards, so random number generator from 1 to 6. It is 1, which is going to be great because that's Elrond, and when you rescue a hero, he enters play immediately. And then random number generator from 1 to 5. And that is 5, so the last card goes to hand. It's Master of the Forge. This turn I will go ahead and move to Prison Cell. And I can put it in play for no cost, if it's applicable. Oh nice, another Swordsman. Okay. So I'll put him there and I'll leave room for Beregond if and when I find him. And now I'm going to go ahead and engage this enemy. And he can attack Elrond. Attacking enemy gets +1, +2 from 20 or higher, which I'm not, so it's 3 to 3, no damage. Glorfindel can kill it, and I can play the card for no cost. That's very nice. So this is certainly off to a very strong start, I would say. Very strong start. I would say the likelihood of victory in this game is reasonably high. Let's keep going. We're on to the next turn. Don't clear this stage of the quest until all these cards are rescued. That probably will happen this turn though, based on what I have on the board. So I don't have anything useful I can play right now. Can't play Gondorian Shield or Gondorian Fire till I rescue Beregond, and he's buried somewhere in the deck or maybe in these 4 cards. We'll see. But let's just go ahead and send these to the quest. I'll leave Elrond ready in case an enemy comes. When revealed, each player chooses one of his allies and captures it underneath the encounter card with the highest threat. Well, I'll choose Arwen and I'll just put it underneath Prison Cell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. +9 progress. So I immediately rescue Arwen again. She goes to hand. And I rescue the remaining cards. Oh, there's the last Swordsman. Okay. Another Arwen, a Miruvor. And we're on to phase 3. This is probably a much longer, possibly more challenging quest than multiplayer. I like the theming of it a lot. Add Southern Gate and Jailer Gornok to the staging area. Shuffle the Angmar Orcs encounter set into the encounter deck. Then reveal 1 encounter card per player. And it is a Prison Cell with Capture 1. Now we need 16 progress, and then we need to defeat Southern Gate. So if I move there and rescue this card right away, the Jailer will immediately engage and attack. So I don't really want to do that. Do I want to engage the Jailer right away? It would be very helpful if I could play Gondorian Shield. But of course it is tactics. Now, so how do I want to deal with him? I need 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I wait for next turn, engage him this turn? I think I'll wait for next turn because Arwen can contribute her shields. So we'll just go on to the next turn. Okay. So we'll get out Arwen for 2. Master of the Forge for 2. Go ahead and use it. You can grab a Gondorian Fire. Ethir Swordsman. So I don't actually have to engage the Jailer. I just can't rescue any cards if I don't want to get engaged on. How much questing do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. to 7. It's almost enough to clear in one turn. I think I also want to play an Unexpected Courage on Elrond. And possibly a Miruvor as well on Elrond, who's my strongest defender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This turn I think I'll just quest. It's a Angmar Marauder. So when I move to the southern gate, my threat is going to go to 35. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 19, 23. 13 progress. And I can't travel to southern gate until there's 16 progress. Do I want to engage this guy? I don't have the damage to kill him. I don't think I need to. Just move on to the next turn. Nothing useful to play. I'll go looking for probably another Unexpected Courage is what I'm looking for. There it is. And I'll get it out on Glorfindel, I think. Just quest. My threat's pretty low. I don't think I need to worry too much about engaging anything. The card is choose one of the allies and captured under the encounter card with the highest threat. Put this under the orc. But that doesn't affect, so I still have 23 to, so it's another 13 progress. Now I can travel to Southern Gate. When I do, I increase my threat to 35, which means I'm going to engage this orc. But I'll go ahead and travel there. He's going to get +2 attack, but that's fine. Elrond's at 4 shields at the moment with Arwen. So, travel there, raise threat to 35, and this orc will engage. We can attack Elrond, who's at 4 shields at the moment, so it's 5, 6 attack, 2 damage. I don't think I need to attack back. I'll just clear the location next turn, and that will be that. So on to the next turn, Galadrim's Greeting I'll play. Lower threat, just quest with everyone. The card is, when revealed, each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for an orc enemy. Put it into play, engaged with you. That is not going to matter. Tormentor, I guess. Torturer. I don't know. Sure, Tormentor. And when it engages, it captures 1. Yeah, yep, doesn't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 19, 23, 20 progress. And that is going to complete the quest. So there's a lot of variance in this quest. Generally speaking, though, you can get location locked early if you get bad luck, or if you play. You need your first hero to be 3 willpower or more. Action advantage is certainly helpful, but generally speaking, I'd say this quest is maybe a little on the easier side, but it's still possible for things to go wrong. There's a lot of variance. It's not really designed for solo play, but I like the theming of this quest. I think it'd probably be pretty fun in multiplayer. It's still pretty fun in solo play, just not super challenging, but still possible to lose easily. With this particular draw, it was very easy, but I did get pretty lucky with all 3 other swordsmen in the top part of the deck. Didn't rescue Beregond ever. Where was he? Oh, he was the next card. There's 3 Gandalfs all in a row. Yeah. Alright, well anyway. I never did play Vilya on Elrond. I could have done that, but there's not much point to Vilyaing out things from this deck. Once you get the unexpected courages, it's not very useful. And obviously this deck is not super well optimized for this quest. Which is why I say the quest is maybe a little easier, because a harder quest would require an optimized deck. And this one is not. But it was effective, at least in this instance. So, thank you for watching.